The galaxy screamed in agony. Stars blinked out one by one, as entire civilizations fell under the relentless advance of the Vocari Armada. Reports flooded Earth's command centers, planets reduced to molten husks, fleets annihilated before they could even respond. And then, a transmission unlike any other reached human sensors. A chorus of voices from dozens of worlds, desperate, panicked, pleading, "We're losing the war! Please, humanity, send one ship!" In the vast council chambers of the United Earth Alliance, the message replayed on holoscreens. Delegates argued fiercely, some claiming Earth was too fragile, too inexperienced to intervene in an intergalactic war. Others, remembering the countless lives lost across the stars, demanded action. The final decision fell to Commander Elias Varen, a veteran of Earth's deep space operations. He looked across the room, sensing both fear and hope in equal measure. "If we do nothing," he said quietly, "then every whisper of civilization beyond our solar system will vanish. We must act." Within weeks, the Aegis Vanguard stood ready, a single immense vessel, a culmination of humanity's most advanced engineering. Its hull was reinforced with adaptive alloys, energy shields capable of withstanding stellar bombardment, and a weapons array designed to punch through even the densest enemy fleets. On board, a hand-picked crew of scientists, soldiers, and strategists prepared for a mission that could decide the fate of the galaxy. As the engines roared to life, the ship cast a brilliant glow against Earth's blue horizon, illuminating the enormity of the task ahead. Families waved, officers braced, and the crew whispered silent prayers to stars they might never see again. The Aegis Vanguard launched into the void, leaving behind a world clinging to hope, carrying the weight of billions. Somewhere in the darkness beyond, the Vocari waited, consuming worlds, unaware that humanity had chosen to answer the galaxy's desperate call. The Aegis Vanguard sliced through the void, leaving a trail of blue-white engine light against the black canvas of space. The war-torn sectors ahead were littered with debris, shattered moons, fractured planets, and drifting remnants of fleets that had once dared oppose the Vocari. The crew moved with practiced precision, yet an unease hung over the bridge. Every sensor ping, every energy fluctuation seemed amplified, as if the darkness itself watched their progress. Lieutenant Mara Jin monitored the tactical displays, frowning at the anomalies appearing on the holographic map. "Captain, multiple signatures ahead, Vocari skirmish groups moving fast. They're converging," she said, voice tight. Commander Elias Varen's jaw clenched. The first real taste of battle was near, and there would be no room for error. The Vocari did not fight like ordinary enemies. They struck with precision and cruelty, leaving nothing alive in their wake. As the Vanguard approached the ambush zone, abandoned outposts floated silently, ghostly reminders of civilizations already lost. The crew glimpsed broken drones, half-destroyed habitats, and messages scrawled in the void, warnings, pleas, and cries for help that would never be answered. The magnitude of the war pressed down on them. Humanity had sent only one ship, yet the universe demanded that it carry the hopes of billions. Suddenly, sensors flared as a squadron of Vocari interceptors erupted from a nearby asteroid belt. The bridge filled with alarms. "Shields at 70%, shouted Jin. Tactical teams scrambled to deploy countermeasures while the ship's energy cannons targeted the enemy. Explosions tore through the void, lighting up fragments of destroyed fighters against the backdrop of distant stars. Despite the chaos, the Vanguard pressed on. Echo, the ship's AI, detected unusual energy patterns near the battle, a hint of the central Vocari command station. Varen knew that the true test lay ahead, not just survey. Ving skirmishes, but striking at the heart of an enemy consuming entire star systems. The galaxy's plea had set their course. The war was not yet over, and the Aegis Vanguard was the only hope left. The Aegis Vanguard ventured into Vocari-controlled space, the more the crew realized the scale of what they faced. Entire star systems were silent, planets reduced to lifeless husks, their suns dimmed or consumed by strange energy signatures. Every transmission they intercepted carried the same eerie emptiness. No response, no resistance, only the echoes of worlds lost. The Vocari were organized, methodical, but the true terror lay beneath the surface. The enemy was not acting alone. Echo, the ship's AI, highlighted a cluster of energy nodes near the center of the occupied sector. "Commander, these readings are consistent with a central intelligence controlling the Vocari fleet," it reported. IP was heavily damaged, and the psychic weight of the mission lingered. Drifting in the quiet aftermath, Varen looked out at the restored galaxy, pride mingled with sorrow. Humanity had answered the galaxy's cry. One ship, one crew, had turned the tide. The war was far from over, but hope had returned, carried on the battered hull of Theage's Vanguard, a symbol of courage, sacrifice, and the indomitable spirit of humanity.